Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Maria here with a new video for today. If you're new here, welcome. I do videos on professionalism and finances, so if that is something you are interested in, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button. It would really help my channel. Also, just a quick thing, you guys have been asking me to do more like vlogs and personalized videos that are unexpected, and my charger is coming in tomorrow, so I'll be able to do that for you. I'm also gonna have a link if you guys just want to get right to the video, but for today's video I'm going to be talking about careers that you can get into that will not require a college education, which I know college isn't for everyone and a lot of people are searching for jobs right now, so I thought this would be a really good video to talk about different careers that you can get into that don't require you to take 4 years of education. So the first job that is really great to get into, and I know all about this because I actually interviewed for several insurance companies, is insurance. So for insurance sales, it's great if you have a college education. It definitely helps you, but it's not required by a lot of insurance companies. It's preferred, but a lot of insurance companies are very much open to hiring people who just have a high school diploma or an associate's degree, so you're not spending a ton of money on school and a ton of time on school if a 4-year degree isn't your thing. The average salary that you can expect from this position would be at $50,000. Usually it's a base and commission, so you might make like a $30,000 base, which is a definite and stable, so you know that you're going to make that amount of money, but then you will also make a bunch of commission, which usually totals out to about $50,000. This is also a great career to get into in the long run because it's pandemic proof. If you search on Indeed right now, I bet you'll find, if you just search for a sales job, most of the jobs that are going to come up right now for you are going to be insurance companies because they are in high demand even though we are in a pandemic right now. So highly recommend doing that if you are interested in learning more about the insurance industry. Something that you do need for the insurance industry is going to be a certification, but most good insurance companies will set you up with this. You won't be paying on your own for it. Obviously, it's a plus if you already have it, but it is not required. Most companies will pay for you to get certified and get you all set, which is free education, and you can use it for your career and get paid a decent salary. There are also around 50,000 job openings in the next 10 years for the insurance industry right now, so there's plenty of opportunities to get involved in this industry. The next thing you can get into is being a plumber, and I feel like this is highly underrated, but it's such a good career to get into because people are always going to need plumbers. There is such a high demand for this career, and most companies again will train you and give you the schooling in order to be successful. There are nearly 70,000 jobs opening up for a plumber right now, so if you are willing to do that type of work, it's really good for you to get into, and it's about $54,000 for a salary on average, so you are making a really good amount of money for the amount of education that you are getting. Plumbers either get certified in technical school, or a company will even take you on as an apprentice and you'll learn what you need to learn and get that skill, get the certification, and then you will be all set to be making that salary and doing that work probably for the rest of your career, because I really don't see this career ever not having jobs available in the future. I think there will always be a need for plumbers in the future. The next career that I'm going to talk to you guys about is a dental assistant. So these people are very smart for doing what they did. Obviously, to be a dentist or a dental hygienist, you are going to need more schooling and more preparation, but the beauty of it is that you can be a dental assistant and go to school for that for 3 months, and you're looking at a salary of about $39,000 a year, and then you can go to school while you have that job if you want to get more education and kind of move up the ladder in the dental and healthcare industry, and then you can make even more money that way. But if you're, say, somebody who feels that they just can't afford the education and they feel they would struggle with it, this is a great option because you're going to schooling for 3 months, you're making $39,000 a year, which will help you pay for your education if you want to move up the ladder. But if you don't want to move up the ladder, that's also a really good salary to be stable and be able to pay for things. Without being in school too long, 3 months is great for people who want to make a livable wage, a really good salary, but they really aren't the type of people who like going to school for long. And then if they find later on they want to move up, make more money, they can always do that because it's not the type of salary that you couldn't afford a college education with, which makes it great. And I was actually having a conversation about this with a friend of a friend who was telling me this weekend when I was visiting our mutual friend that basically she got out of this program that was 3 months long, and she already is making $21 an hour at her new dental office. Like, this is her first job and she's already making that type of money. So definitely a great thing to do if you have other commitments where you can't do school or you can't afford a lot of schooling, but you still want to make a good wage. And this next one had me so surprised because I really didn't actually know a lot about this career, but you can really make bank being a physical therapist assistant, which is super nice. I would definitely do this if I did know you could kind of get your foot in the door right away. So I think this is a great thing to do. The average salary for a physical therapist assistant is $58,000. This does require a 2-year education, but I think that it's very much worth it for the amount of money you'll make out of school. I looked it up and a lot of people said if you commute and just go to a community college, then you're looking at $10,000 for the entire program. Which, if you're making almost nearly $60,000 a year after those 2 years, I think it's very much worth it to spend the money and invest a little bit to get that type of salary down the line. There are nearly like 30,000 jobs in demand now for the next 10 years, so you're not really going to run into the problem where this job wouldn't be available. They're always looking for people that have the certification to do this and have the 2-year degree to do this. So I think it's a great way to make the money without spending a whole lot of money on future education if that's what you're worried about. So I think this is a great way to make a livable wage, be able to live comfortably, not have to go to a ton of schooling to do it, and be in a ton of debt. The next career choice that I would honestly do if I didn't go to college, because I think that it's very interesting, is being a commercial pilot. These guys make so much money. It's insane. So the average salary for a commercial pilot is at $82,000. And then if you decide to take that $82,000 and get a college education, like get a 4-year degree, then you're looking at $124,000 for that job every year. There is a lot of potential with a career like this. So when you go into this type of field, you do need a high school diploma, and you are gonna have to get certified, but the company pays for it, so you're not gonna have to worry about any money. And with that certification, you can make $82,000 a year. Once you're certified, the company will start paying for you and they pay for the training and all of that. And with this license, you can decide to be a pilot, a co-pilot, or a flight engineer. And the next thing I'm going to be talking about was also very surprising how much you can make. So as an air traffic controller, you can make $84,000 a year in this field. So I couldn't find a ton of information out there about this specific field on websites and stuff, so I actually looked it up on Indeed. I looked up as if I was going to apply for this job, what would the credentials be? It looks like a lot of people who have this job, or requirements on a lot of the Indeed things that I saw, is that you have to be an active member of the military, but it does make for a great career, so I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that. I think that a lot of people are very well suited for the military, and I respect every single one of them. And I think if that's a goal that you have, that you should definitely try and be an air traffic controller down the line after being enlisted in the military, because I think that it could make for a great career. But those are the careers that I researched today that I think would be great careers if you don't want to go out and get a 4-year degree. They're still very much in high demand, and if I did know about these fields, I don't know that I would have gone to a 4-year education. I may have honestly just gotten that 3-month dental assistant thing and then just worked for a while and made a steady income, because it's a great way, even if you want to get more education, you're still not working for minimum wage, you have a job that pays you well. So I think that I would have done that instead, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're kind of thinking about a different career choice or a different certification, or you're searching after high school to see what you want to do, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to you. If it was, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.